And finally, bullet chart, which is somehow close to a scorecard. Why there are so much differences, but with a scorecard, we started by showing a single number, right? I showed revenue, I showed number of users, new users, e-commerce conversion rate. But with a scorecard, we can see comparison, right? We can see comparison, but we cannot communicate the target. We cannot communicate different ranges of expectations. So for example, let's say we're looking at last month and the business usually expects to see $250,000 of revenue, right? In a scorecard, it is impossible to compare it to the target. Maybe they define $100,000 as really low, that they want to fire someone, $200,000 okay-ish threshold that they're going to get mad, and $300,000 something that they're shooting for, right? With the target being 250. With bullet chart, while it's a visualization, we can do exactly like that. So it shows a single value, right? Right now, revenue, for example, $200,000, the same number that we saw on the scorecard, but now we can define three ranges, right? We can define that this is our first range, this is our second range, this is our final range. And now we can see where in those ranges the number lies, right? And we can create a target here. A line will be created. It's easy. Everything is under the style tab and the data tab. So I can adjust the target, apply the ranges. So first, second, and third range. And I can see my number, the e-commerce conversion rate. Yes, it's actually better than target. So not only it is 2%, 2.2%, which I don't know which is good or not, but it's better than target. It's in the final range that we defined ranges. We can also have date range comparison. So we can see that despite having 2.2% e-commerce rate, which is better than the target, which is in the best range that we've defined, the highest range, but it's still less than this date period. So we're doing okay, we're still doing good, but it is going down. It is something that we can communicate if they know how to read this, because if they do not know, it can be complicated. But as soon as you know how to read it, it would be really easy to figure out that, yeah, an e-commerce conversion rate, we're doing good, we're hitting the target, but it is going down compared to last month. For revenue, we're doing good, we're hitting the target, we're in the best range possible, and we have done better than previous period. So lots of information, a really nice and clean chart. If it makes sense, if you can communicate to the viewer how to read it, then it would be something nice to look at and read.